You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriot. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? Thank you for joining us on the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Safan, and at this moment, I just want to talk about what's going on in the world today. We're living in a sick society right now. I had to address this. I mean, if you're not aware, Gillette made a commercial again. Gillette is in the news again, and I can't avoid not talking about this. It's because it concerns a lot of household and a lot of how society is going to function in the future. And I just want to point out the agenda that they're pointing out is that they're trying to demasculine men, trying to push this ideology upon the masses, say it is acceptable or not. And in my opinion, this is my opinion. I don't think it's acceptable. I don't think it's right. I don't support this kind of ethics, right? Because in my opinion, I believe there's only two genders, right? Male and female biologically. All right, this is the liberal ones say they want to champion science, right? But when science is not in their favor, they want to contest it, all right, by saying there are more than two genders. No, there's not more than two genders. There's only two chromosomes, X and Y chromosome. If you get an XX chromosome, you're a female. You get XY chromosome, you're a male, all right. But I digress on that. I was want to address the situation between Gillette and what kind of thing that they're doing, right? First and foremost, they try to attack toxic masculinity, right? Try to say masculinity is a toxic thing, which is not a toxic thing. That masculinity is, if anything, is very survival-esque, meaning that in order to survive, you have to be masculine. That's a trait of survival, right? And another thing that they try to point at, men with with masculinity are the root of all problems in the world. It's not root of all problems. The men who have the most masculinity is a sign of leadership, sign of leaders, a sign of people who take charges, a sign of success. All right, they try to destroy the men. Period. That's what they're doing. And now on this situation, I want to come back to the present. All right, on what they're trying to do by pushing this narrative that transsexual is a normal thing. If you hadn't seen this commercial, I'm not gonna play because YouTube been trying to censor me. They try to block me. What YouTube been doing is that every time I upload a video, it automatically push it to private instead of public, right? So every video I have to put in right now, I had to go in dig deep down in my video list and switch it back to private. Switch it back to public, right? When it's supposed to be public, every time when I upload a video, it's automatically supposed to be public, right? So YouTube are preventing me from posting videos, and it's put automatically to private, and it's not listed, so nobody can find my video. So they're shadow banning my channel for no reason. A small channel like mine, so they think a small channel like mine is a threat. All right, I barely break the 100 subscribers, and they're trying to shadow ban my videos. So they're trying to suppress all type of information, even for the small guys. All right, but I digress on that. Going back to the Gillette commercials, right? They're trying to push this thing that transsexual is a good thing. So if you haven't seen the commercial, it's a dad showing his daughter how to shave, right? So his daughter was in a period of transition into a man trying to shave, right? This is what I don't get. The commercial doesn't address this. This doesn't make any sense of logic in this. You're taking hormones, right, to make you. If you take testosterone, it's gonna make you grow more hair, right, more beard, right? So what's the point of taking the hormone if you're gonna shave it off, right? You're taking hormones to grow beard, but yet again, you're shaving it off. Wouldn't it be the right thing to do is not to take it off? You're gonna shave anyway. It doesn't make any sense. The commercial is ludicrous. All right, it's blasphemous. It's not teaching the right kind of thing. Like, you could like your kids, all right? You could love your kids, but yet again, you don't have to agree with their lifestyle. All right, you could love them, but you don't have to agree with their lifestyle. All right, so what Gillette's trying to do is that you have to like your kids regardless of what, and you don't have no say in this. No, I have a say in this. The parent have a say in this. All right, you can love your kid, but you don't have to agree with the lifestyle. I'll tell my kid that out. You know what? I I love you, but I don't agree with what you're doing right now. And then how is that wrong? That's not wrong at all. And it goes back to how people are raising their kids these days. People are raising their kids in broken home, broken society. There's no moral compass. And not only that, some of these parents who's raising these kids, they're not even parent material. All right, they have issues of their own. Some of these parents, they have unresolved issues. And the way that they can't unresolved issues, so they pass on the problem to their kids, and then their kids inherit this kind of issue as well. It transition. It transpires to the kids as well. If the parent don't resolve their issue, they will only pass on the issue to their kids. That's how I see it. Right? As a person, in order to have a kid, you just don't decide to have a kid. You gotta ask yourself: are you ready to have a kid? Did you solve all your problems? You just resolve all your conflicts in life? All right. You just don't go to have kids, and then you still have problems, baggage on you, and then you pass on your baggage on to your kids, and then your kids exemplifying the same kind of behavior that you're exemplifying. All right, that's what I don't get. People are having kids for the sake of having kids. That should not be the thing. You should have kids when you're ready for the kid. And yet again, you should not be aborting kids if you're not ready for a kid. All right. So it's down to the parent as well. Parent have the most impact on the kids. And going back to the Gillette commercial, if the dad is not saying something against this, he's only how do I say this? Enabling the kids to do this thing that is wrong. God said it's wrong. All right, and he's not saying anything about this. This commercial by Gillette is a godless commercial. That's what I think. It's a godless commercial, and the dad is accepting it. You can tell the dad is a beta male. All right. The dad teaching his daughter. What kind of dad wants his daughter to be a male? I don't understand that. I do not understand that. That's not who they are. I mean, if you're born a female, you're supposed to be exemplifying a female trait. This is not female trait. Female who try to identify themselves as male, they have psychological issues. They got mental problems. All right, they probably have PTSD or something to make them behaving like this. All right, what I'm saying right now, YouTube do not want you to hear. YouTube don't want any outside perspective. All right, they don't want people chastising this kind of behavior. It's ungodly. It's godless. God tell you something. God tell you that this isn't normal. So let's try to defy the will of God. All right, you should be proud of what God gave you. God made you into a man. You should be proud that you are a man. If God made you into a woman, you should be proud that you're a woman and just stick with it. All right. Don't try to change it. When you try to say you're something else besides what you are, like saying if you're a female, try to say you're a man, you're defying God. Basically, you're defying God. And the dad in this commercial is basically enabling this kid to act how do I say this? Unnormal behavior. That's what it is. And I have to address this. All right, Gillette is going off the rail. They become so woke. All right, they think they cannot be touched. Well, you know what, guys? Stop buying Gillette products. Buy Barbasol. I don't know. That's how you say it, right? Barbasol, Schick. Hell, buy Bic. You don't have to buy Gillette, man. Gillette has gone off the rail. Or buy a electric razor. You don't have to buy Gillette. All right, that's why I encourage stop buying Gillette. Because they're going against male interests. They first of all, they attack male, the prime audience. All right, they attack male, and now they're attacking male dads, or try to put on this idea, push this agenda, say this thing is appropriate, this thing is normalized, try to normalize this kind of behavior. No. And you want to take testosterone to grow hair, and then you shave it off again. How does that make sense? Why would you want to grow hair to shave it off? Why would you just not take the hormones at all if you're going to shave it off anyway? Doesn't make any sense, all right? But that's the type of the world we live in. We live in a sick sat world right now. Sick sat world. And the people try to normalize things that people... I don't want to normalize this stuff, all right? I don't want to see this stuff. All right, maybe when I'm buried, yeah, we'll do whatever you want. But as right now, as I'm breathing, I don't want to normalize these kind of behaviors. Go against what I believe in. That's what I think, in my opinion. They try to silence my opinion. All right, but I just want to bring this attention out and want to point my 2 cents in this. I don't think this is right. I don't think this is normal. I think it's a bad way to encourage people to live their life, to live. They say want to be yourself. What's more being yourself than be who you are than live with your body? I don't understand that. These people got mental issues. Right? Be yourself, which mean that live with the body that you have. Live with what God gave you. All right? And these parents that's encouraging this, they got psychological issues. These parents are not fit to be parent. Right? And they want to say, "Oh, don't teach me how to raise my kid." I wouldn't be telling you this if you not raise your kids properly. That's not how you're supposed to raise your kids. Right? Don't tell me how to be a parent. Well, somebody got to tell you something. Obviously, you're not listening to nobody. Obviously, you're not listening to God. Obviously, you have a lot of unresolved issue in life. Obviously, you can't find a solution to what's your problem, so you pass on your problem to your kids, and now your kids carrying the same kind of workload, having all these problems onto a society, ruining society because you can't resolve your own issue. You can't be a proper parent. Right? It's parents like these that are destroying society. Having kids when they're not fit to be parents. That's what's wrong with society. We have people having babies and they're not fit to be parents. All right. Yet again, I'm not endorsing abortion. I'm not endorsing that. But I'm just saying, when you have kids, make sure you're ready to have kids. If you wait until you're ready to have kids, there won't be need for abortions. All right? If you wait to ask yourself, to tell yourself whenever you're ready to have kids, right? Then when you're ready to have kids, you have a kid. And that way, we will not have this issue of abortions. All right? That doesn't make any sense. It's stemmed down to the parent. And this parent was raised by people who don't know how to raise these people. But I digress. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Or you don't agree with me? Leave a comment below. Yet again, YouTube is shadow banning my channel. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I mean, I'm not bound by any outside interference. I mean, I can say whatever I want, unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. Because of that, I'm not taking any donation, because the purpose of this channel is bring some common sense into the world. All right, show them what kind of sick, sad world they're living in right now. All right, I'm not asking for any donations. All I'm asking, if you could support me by like, share, subscribe. Once again, I created another offshoot channel from BitChute and Minds.com, so you can find me there. Not just Twitter or at Gab.com. I'm also on those 2 platforms. But yet again, I'm trying to circumvent YouTube censoring. All right, so you can find my video on BitChute. It should automatically upload to BitChute after I post this video. But let me know what you think. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. All right, my name is Stefan. I know your time is valuable. I'm not trying to wasting your time. I thank you for listening to my channel. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. And on that note, I'm checking out. Peace.